song is called Forever.
Sunny in the City includes White House Wednesday, starring special WHUR correspondent Ebony McMorris. Taking you on the inside now.
That's right. We are back at White House Wednesday Part 2 with my girl, Ebony McMorris. Of course, now, Ebony, there is a video that's been trending since last week of an exchange that happened between you and Donald Trump over at the White House. Let me play the audio first, and then I'll get to you.
Mr. President, when are you going to get details?
We're going to be going into New York, too.
Mr. President,
and we're going to be going in quiet. You're really obnoxious.
I'm not obnoxious, but I'm trying to ask you, what about your plans
You are
for
really
Memphis?
obnoxious.
I'm not obnoxious, but I am asking, what are your plans for Memphis?
I'm not going to talk to you until I call on you.
Wow. Ebony, I mean, like, where do we even start? What happened here? Walk us through it.
Thank you, Sunni, for having me. And it's moments like this that really make me understand why we have to stand 10 toes down. As journalists, I was in the room, had a list of questions. The first was about what is happening in Memphis. I, like many other reporters, shout out questions as much as we can. There's people who say there's an order to it. No, I was doing my job. And the president turned to me and said, you're very obnoxious, as we all saw. I said no, because I've seen him berate reporters over and over and over again. And I said to myself, I have to at least say no to that. And then get back on topic, because this president many times tries to rage bait. So talk about you, insult you, but I need you to get back on topic, which is what's happening in Memphis. The same thing I had. What are your plans in the D.C. area? And he literally ended up telling me to be quiet. It went viral. I didn't think it would. I didn't think much about it. All I knew was, just as many of us are in this space, that we are representing the voices of those who are underrepresented. In fact, he was there unveiling a gold card, which was basically a pay-to-play program for wealthy elites to come into this country at the same time, while he consistently puts down immigrants in this nation. And I was tired of it. This was on the backs of just days before Charlie Kirk's funeral. And there's so much going on. There's so much noise right now. So my question was, what are your plans in Memphis, Mr. President?
You know, a lot of times when we watch these press briefings, right, we yell at the screen, right? We're like, please ask the correct question. Ask the right questions. Why aren't you pushing back at him? Are the journalists in that room scared to ask the tough questions? What's the climate in the room like?
Let me just say this. There are many journalists in there that want to ask the tough questions, but this administration has done what they said. There's a lot of MAGA reporters in there, and even if they weren't, because I had this frustration even with the previous administration, to voice the issues that are happening in Black America. There's only a handful of Black-owned and operated networks in there. AURN is one of them. And so that's why being on this platform, even with you, I'm on WHUR, Sunny, is a privilege, because I want everybody to know that you have somebody in there that is speaking up for you. But yes, people feel threatened. AP got shut down. Voices of America is no longer there. He shut that down. And anyone else who comes against him, he said it. He basically has a hit list. He's directed his administration to go after them. So yes, it keeps some people quiet. You feel like you're walking on eggshells. And don't forget, when I did see this go viral, I saw some MAGA people out there taking my pictures from other sites and saying, MAGA, go get her.
Wow.
And we've seen that with April Ryan, Yamiche Alcindor, Abby Phillips, Karen Attia at the Washington Post, because just speaking up in places where our voices are silent.
Just so unfortunate. In this time that we're living in right now, what is your message to other journalists and also people that are listening?
Very simple. We see what's happening right now with Jimmy Kimmel taking off air 6 days later, Sunny, 6 days later, back, while some of the affiliates may not take him. But it took 6 days. There was no clarion call. People just knew, I am taking my money out of this space with Disney and Hulu, and that's how they spoke up. One thing he said when he came back, he said, I want to thank the people who lifted up their voice so that I can have a voice. And that's what it is. We've got to support people on the front line of things. And for me, I had people like Dante Wright of Black PR News and Zena PR come and to my support. How can we write about this? What do we need to say? We have to support journalists like Shauna Renee and Dr. Wilmer Leon, Carl Nelson. The list goes on, and April Ryan. We are in these spaces speaking up, but you have the voice that can help our voices be heard. Supporting WHUR and this segment, White House Wednesdays, is is very important. While we talk about culture and entertainment, we're also going to give you some solid food to eat at the same time. So those people who took their money out of those places, didn't want to subscribe, my question now is, where are you going to put your money? Are you going to put your money where your cause is, fighting for people, getting economic empowerment and engagement? But don't be afraid. Our voice as Black press is to be in that room and, like everybody else, cover the news stories. But the second is also fighting oppression. And we're going to do that.
Well, Ebony, you know, we love and appreciate you, and we support you 100% here at WHR all the time. We're so grateful for all the incredible work that you do out there, and then also that you contribute here as well. So we're always so very thankful for you. Tell the people where they can find you and connect with you.
Absolutely. Well, right now, as I told y'all before, I'm here, Congressional Black Caucus Foundation. Come down, say hi. Would love to pull up. But you can follow me across social media at Ebony McMorris, or you can follow my latest stories at AURN.com or Sunni. Every Wednesday, White House Wednesday, baby. We always bringing it.
That's right. That's right. And in case anytime you miss it, it's always on our website, WHUR.com, or over on our Instagram as well. Ebony, thank you so much.
No, Sunni, thank you, honestly, sis. Thank you.
Absolutely, Ebony. On the way next, everybody, make sure you keep it locked. I have a chance to win tickets to see Martin Lawrence.